Hello everybody, my name's Idiotic Synergy and today we're talking about the Slaughtermaster, who has seen some better days. I mean, where do we even begin with this fella? Should we start with the fact that his hands are just hooks? Like, he's got no hands. This man has no hands. He's also, he just has, he's grotesque as fuck and I love him. He's probably like the most grim dark model I've seen for quite some time. This is a horrific model and I love it. Please say I can get a closer look at his face. Yes, we can. That is a face only a mother could love, and even then, the mother would have to be dead. It's just a horrific model. I mean, look at how he's carrying this cauldron. It's attached to his flesh. He's got hooks that are attached to his flesh. This is a pitiful existence, but I really love this model. And the fact he's called the Slaughtermaster terrifies me. And I want to know if he uses that pot as a melee weapon. Can you imagine the amount of... He just turns into a Beyblade and let the momentum of the pot just swing him forward. Oh, that's a horrific image. It just rips out of his folds. Oh. Anyway, despite his grotesque face and his neck that's never ending. Now, I'm looking at the model, right? And is this plastic? Fuck you, it's fine cast. Fuck off. Why is this model so good? It's resin, but it's fucking amazing and I love it. I want one. I want one because look at the detail of him. I like the little grots. I really like the grots. The grots are amazing. Though I've got a feeling they're not grots. They look like grots, but I've got a feeling they're not called grots. The only reason I'm going off saying they're not grots is because they look deathly grey. Usually grots are bright green, usually. Maybe that's just a paint scheme. But I think they're grots. There's no way they're not. Maybe they're called something else, I don't know. But these models, I love them. I love the fact that he's got little helpers. I really am fascinated by what he does in game. I swear to God though, if this guy is a wizard, I am going to lose my shit. Because there is no way in hell that he can cast spells. Look at him. He looks like he would have an aneurysm if he tried to pronounce one of the spells. There is no way this guy is a wizard. There just can't be any way that this guy is a wizard. There's nothing here saying that, oh, he's a wizard, because... Are they attached to his nipples? Oh, okay. My God, this man is an average Friday night in Luton. Look at him, he's so disgusting and I love him. I want an Ogor Mawtribes army. They are just grotesque and I can't help but not love them. But I swear to God, right, if this is a fucking wizard, I'm going to lose my shit because there's no way. Anyway, I want to look at the rules now. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm right, and he's not a wizard, I'm going to be happy. I hope the cauldron does something, though. I can't imagine he's that fast. Anyway, rules. Right, so, he's not a fucking wizard. Sorry, I went into this screen and I was going to do, stats. He moves 6? How? He's got a cauldron attached to him. His save is 5, wound 7, bravery 8. To be fair, I'm surprised that his bravery isn't 10 because he's brave enough to carry around that cauldron. But you know what, mate? Fucking wizard. Wizard. How? Does he just shit himself? And is that the spell? He just shits himself. Is his power heartburn? When he gets heartburn, does he just die? Because how is he a wizard? What fucking weird, stupid god looked at that creature and went, yes, you are going to be a wizard, my child, because there is no fucking way this guy can cast spells. He ain't got any hands. He ain't got any hands, And there's no fucking way this guy could do any chanting or anything that doesn't just involve because he's in pain. How is he a wizard? How I'm generally am baffled by that. This fucker carries around a big cauldron through his fucking flesh. It's like if an ogre was a wizard. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. How the fuck is he a fucking wizard? I don't really know, and I am just fucking baffled. He carries right. There's flesh. His fucking flesh is deformed. He's a deformed being. He has no hands. They have been lost to time. Or maybe he's eaten them. Maybe he's accidentally eaten them, and that's how he's become, with stump blades. Which, I'm baffled. I am genuinely baffled. Unless it's Nobbler. That's the name of the crew, is it? Nobbler. Nobbler. Fuck off. They're nobblers, are they? Nobbler. Or is... That just sounds wrong coming from me. Hey, darling, wanna have a nibble on my nobbler? Oh, this fucking army hurts my brain. How is he a wizard? How is he a wizard? And they're called nobblers. Right, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. He's got no hands. He's eaten his own hands. There is no... Even says up here, Slaughtermasters have entirely lost themselves to their cravings. How does he... He's eaten his own hands, hacking off their limbs and replacing them with rusty hooks and blades. It says hacking off. I'm pretty sure he ate his own hands. I don't understand this fucking army. It hurts my brain. And also Nobbler. They're nobblers, are they? Okay, so they're armed with a motley assortment of weapons. Nobblers. That's my favourite word. They can unbind a spell. Fuck off. How? They just burp violently. Right. Stump blades. Range 2, attacks D6. Oh, so he's ferocious with a cauldron that's in bit. Okay. He's fast and he's quite fighty. It's like Brocker's chop blades. The move where you just go... That's the sound effect. Fuck you. To hit, freeze, wounding, freeze, rending 1, damage 1. 2d6, mate. Why not? Range 2 inches. How does he even charge? He's got... If I keep thinking about that fucking cauldron, that's just... Does he, rip him off? Is it like a saw trap? I don't know. Motley assortment of weapons. Range 1 inch, 3 attacks. You're hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s, no rending. Damage 1. Okay, standard nobblers. Fucking nobblers. I am now going to have to find out if you can have a bunch of nobblers in your army. And I can't help but... There has to be a different way of pronouncing nobblers. That can't be how you pronounce nobblers. Is it gnobblers? No, that just sounds worse somehow. Oh, fuck off. I hate pronunciations. I'm a Warhammer channel. What's the one thing I can't do? Pronounce words. I used to do horror narrations. What's the one thing I can't do? Pronounce words. Also add a stutter. Yay! Fuck my life, man. Anyway, so this guy is indeed a wizard. Harry Potter really let himself go. He has a Nobbler crew. Awesome. Great cauldron. In the hero phase, you can say this unit will reach into its cauldron and feast on its contents. Oh my god. I hope... I can just imagine you're really into Age of Sigmar. It's like, stop. I want to reach into my cauldron and feast upon its contents. Do you mean unpack your lunchbox? No. If you do, roll a dice and consult the table. Oh my god, it's like a slopper on steroids, this guy. Bad meat. It suffers indigestion, you suffer a mortal wound. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. That's not an ability. That's not. He gets digestion. Awesome! I love this. I'm going to use this guy for my for my fucking Ogor Mawtribes army. I don't care how badly he's painted. I love this guy. He can get indigestion and fucking die, can he? Wonderful. Trogoff guts. The Orcos gobbles down the Trogor's slippery innards. Ew. Transferring its healing powers to themselves and their allies. You heal D3 mortal wounds. Fuck off. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can heal D3 mortal wounds. In addition, you can heal 1 wound allocated to each friendly Ogor unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit. Oh, my fucking head's about to explode. I think I've got a migraine coming on. Spine This unit breaks my soul. It's the best thing. It's the most blessed thing. It's fucking terrifying. So on a 4 or 5, not 4 or 5, on a 3 and 4, Spine Marrow. Add 1 to wound rolls for attacks with melee weapons by that unit at the start of the next hero phase, and you pick 1 friendly Ogor unit. That's quite good. That's quite good, especially if you pick yourself, then you're wounding on 2s. Not bad. Ogor units, my god. Sorry, my brain's about to explode. Brain crusher. Brain crusher? My brain's being crushed. So, Bone Crusher, 5 and 6. You select an enemy unit within 6 inches of this unit on a 2. That unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Why? Why is it encouraging? He's got a fucking cauldron. How does he run with the cauldron? I don't know why this unit's encouraged as like, oh yeah, this is a really sick melee close combat unit when the unit has a cauldron attached to them. This is something else. Roll a dice. Right, Blood Gruel. Roll a dice each time this unit successfully casts or unbind a spell. Of course it fucking does. On a 2 up, you heal 1 wound allocated to this unit. However, on a 1, you suffer a mortal wound, but then this stacks with the Trogoff Guts where you can heal yourself if you roll a 2. That's quite cool. I like Bad Meat, you suffer indigestion and then you gain a mortal wound. You suffer a mortal wound. Oh dear, that's great. It's such a weird fucking unit to read about. Why the fuck is this considered, you know, a best kept secret in the Age of Sigmar community? Why haven't I ever heard of this unit till now? If there was a unit called the Slaughtermaster, and I said to you, yeah, this guy's a wizard, and showed you the fucking model, I think I could get a lot of people into Age of Sigmar. Through just showing people weird fucking units with weird rules. What the fuck? Why don't we ever hear about this? Oh man. Right. Rock Chomper. This is a spell, is it? It's a spell, but I've just read the Slaughtermaster holds a handful of beast fangs into the cauldron. As the gastromantic magic swells, nearby Ogors find their teeth elongated and their jaws swollen. Oh, what the fuck is this? You are just something else, aren't you? Pick 1 Ogor Glutton's unit. Holy... What the fuck even is this rule? So you pick 1 Ogor Glutton's unit. I don't even know what Ogor Gluttons do. Within range and visible to the caster. Until the start of your next hero phase, rolls made for that enemy unit within 3 inches of that unit For the purposes of the gulping bite, for the blah, blah, I can't talk today. So, until the next hero phase, rolls for that enemy unit within 3 inches of that unit for the purposes of bulping bite or bulping guy. I don't know. Gulping bite. Battle trait, cause D6 mortal wounds on a 4-up instead of D3. Course you do. The fuck is the gulping bite battle trait? Is it like a special warlord trait or something? I don't know. I'm too... Oh, this just hurts my soul and I love it. I love it. You can use Nobblers. Right, next video, I'm talking about the fucking Nobblers, mate. It can't be pronounced Nobblers. You can use Nobblers in game. That can't be the name. That really can't be the name of Nobblers. It can't be Nobblers because that's just... I'd say that. It's Games Workshop. I nearly said James Workshop then. Bloody hell, my brain's fried. Anyway... If such a stupid unit. Oh man, I love it, and I'm gonna. There's no limit on how many I can bring, is there? Because there is nothing in the rules stopping me bringing 5. I am going to bring 5 of these fuckers with me. 10, all of them. It is 140 points, so. Man, that'd be a dumb list. 10 Slaughtermasters. It's like, yep, give us a minute, we're coming your way, we're gonna slice your face off and put you in a soup. Just, oh man. I want to see if you can shove 10 of them in an army. I doubt you can. But anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy, and this is the best fucking model of all time. I'll see you later, take care, and stay safe.